I have a problem. I don't have any iron. And this just won't work. So I'm gonna build this crazy iron factory so I don't have to do this again. But right now, I have to walk everywhere, and that's just way too slow. So I want to get an elytra because that's gonna save me so much time. But first, I need to get feather falling on my boots, because if the ender dragon hits me in the air, I'll die. And I don't want to do that. So now I have to combine these boots with my netherite ones to get perfect armor. But I need one more ancient debris. So
1 hour later.
yes, that didn't even take that long. I was only mining for like 10 minutes. Anyways, since I'm already down here in the nether, I might as well go get some blaze rods for Eyes of Ender. I'm pretty sure I know where our fortress is. I took out the last episode to get brewing stands, so hopefully my memory is good and I can actually find it. Before I get more, I want to check how many I have at home. If I have like 3 or 4, then I want to know so I don't get extra. And I want to save as much time as possible because this video has already taken me over 3 months to make. And many of you guys have been asking when part 2 is going to come out. And at the current pace, episode 3 is going to release in 2026. Anyways, let's go see how many blaze rods I have. Ooh, 6. And there's also 12 Eyes of Ender. I guess I collected them last episode without realizing.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yes, some of you may have noticed that there's another person in this world with me. That's Cocoa Puffies. And for those of you with sharp eyes, you might have spotted him already. But, just to be clear, the only thing he's done so far is get maxed out armor and build whatever this thing is. You guys will see him a couple more times in this video when we do stuff and kill the ender dragon, but after that, he's gone. And it's just me. Anyways, now I'm gonna make the feather falling boots netherite so I can combine them with my current boots. So, just like this, and what? Finally, I can combine them like this, and now I have the perfect boost with Feather Falling 4. Now, if I fall from any height, I won't take that much fall damage. Before I go fight the Ender Dragon, I'm gonna get stuff I need, like obsidian, building blocks, potions, arrows, and golden apples. Alright, before the fight, I want to take a quick moment to relax, so, alright, let's do this. Alright, before we do anything, I want to put Unbreaking 3 and Mending on my elytra. And now we should be able to fly just like this. After the end raiding trip, I got some diamonds, armor, and tools. But most importantly, I got 12 shulker shells, which means I can make 6 shulker boxes to have around my world. And this will just make it so much easier to gather resources and to build big things. Now, it's time for me to take flight. That's enough of that. Oh yeah, and I want a silk touch pickaxe. It's time to start the main part of this video, which is the actual iron farm. And right now, I don't have a spot for it, but I was thinking I could put it on this island here, completely transforming it into a custom island with over 120,000 blocks. But right now, the island currently looks like this, with trees everywhere and no space to do anything. So, it's time to destroy everything. I'm sorry. I really am. That was only like 30 minutes of mining and my shovel's already on life support, so I need to repair it. I haven't really showed you guys this yet, but the way I get XP right now is I just mine a bunch of wood, turn it into sticks, and then I trade those sticks with villagers to get a bunch of emeralds and XP. It works, but it's really slow. I need an XP farm, but that's for later. Anyways, right now the island currently looks like this. So let's fix it. I've cleared out the entire island and created a space big enough for the future iron farm to go. And this is all the stuff I got. A bunch of jungle wood and oak wood, and some grass and cobblestone. This is what the island looks like now, and safe to say it's looking pretty flat.
Nice.
Now that the island's clear, it's time to start collecting the materials. And I know in my last video I made a joke about how many blocks the build had. But this one has over 5 times the amount of the blocks compared to the starter base, at over 100,000. And the blocks I'm going to get first is all the concrete I need, which is over 36,000. And to get all this concrete, I'm going to make a gravity block duper, which basically just glitches the game into duplicating any gravity block by using the end portal. And to be able to build the farm, I need to get rid of the end portal frame by blowing it up. So I need to grab a few things to be able to do that. Place a piston like that, and TNT there and here. Now all I have to do is flick the lever, and at the same time I have to go under here and spam my place button so I place a piston facing down. And just like that, this one's gone. But now there's 11 more to do. Now that the portal's gone, I need to clear out a space around it, so... Now all I have to do is get these blocks for the duplicator, and so far I've gotten all these, so... Now that I have everything, it's time to start building. So this is the duplicator. It sends blocks into the end by duplicating them. And I'm going to use it on the blocks I need, like gray concrete, light gray concrete, and white concrete. And this portal is actually between 2 chunks. So what I had to do was create 2 ender pearl chambers to keep both chunks loaded in. And the way I start the farm is I come down here and flick this lever. And now it's working. Now we just have to jump in the end. And here you can see all the blocks flying. They're getting destroyed by the smooth stone and end up getting sorted into all these chests here. And all these blocks here are just from running the farm for a few minutes, which is just crazy. I just have to AFK here for a couple of hours, and then I'll have all the concrete I need. The way I'm going to build the farm is by using a mod called Lightmatica, which basically is just a hologram of the build, making it easier to place blocks. It tells me what blocks to place and where to place it, so it helps a lot. The entire iron farm looks like this, but I can split it into layers so I can build like a printer, layer by layer. Now that I've placed it properly, it's time to move on to the next item, which is 11,056 wool. Now, to get all that wool, I'm gonna get it manually.
Wait, what?
Which is what a crazy person would say. And I'm not crazy, so I'm gonna make a sheep farm. But to make the sheep farm, I need iron. And right now, I don't have any. And I really don't want to go mining, so I'm just gonna build the iron farm itself. Speaking of the iron farm, this entire video would not be possible if it weren't for Kaizen87. He's the one who built this iron farm and let me use it in a video, so a huge shout out to him. He's the one who made this whole thing possible, and he's made a bunch of other cool builds and maps, so if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to his website down below in the description. Now, let's get back to the video. It's only a couple hundred blocks, 12 villagers, and like 1 pillager, so... Before I continue, I'm gonna get the pillager now. I just think it'll be easier because there are no villagers right now and no iron golems will spawn. And I already built a stairway, so...
One week later.
Finally, I'm here. Now, I just have to abduct one. Come follow me like a good boy. Yeah, there you go. Get in the portal! Yeah, there you go. What? How'd you shoot him? No! God, idiot.
Bruh.
Subscribe!
Alright, we're finally here. Now just climb up these stairs, boy. There we go. You're trapped, buddy. And now all of you have to subscribe, or else I'm coming for you. Now I'm just gonna finish building the farm so I can get infinite iron. Now that the actual structure is done, I need villagers. So I'm gonna build this villager breeder. It's designed by Shokocraft and I have a link for it down below in the description. But basically it just creates an infinite amount of villagers until they suffocate. But now I need to get everything to build it.
1 hour later.
And just like that, with a special power called editing, I now have everything. Well, except this, but now I have everything. I'm gonna build a villager farm right down here, so I don't have to move them that far. So now, let's do this! Now that they're here, I just need to give them a bunch of carrots. I need their inventory to get full, so whenever they have extra, they'll just pass it to each other, and this will just make them want to have babies. But now I have to wait for a couple hours, so I'm gonna get rid of the pillager's crossbow. If you guys didn't know, you have to have like 10 shields and just let the pillager shoot at them for like 20 minutes. His bow actually ends up breaking, and then he just becomes a harmless pillager. And I don't want him shooting at the villagers and damaging their health, so this might take a while. Oh look, it's gone. It only took like 30 minutes. Anyways, now I'm gonna go move the villagers. Now I have to do that a couple more times so all the villagers are in the farm.
1 week later.
The iron farm is complete. I put the villagers in all 4 spots, and there are 4 different killing chambers for all the iron golems. They spawn at the top and then burn to death at the bottom. And so far, after only a couple of minutes, I have all the iron I need for the sheep farm. So let's go build that. just like that, I now have everything. So let me show you where I'm actually going to build it. I'm going to build the farm here so it's close to my base. Eventually one day I'll design the outside to make it look nice. But we don't have enough time in this video to do that, so it's not going to look great. Now I gotta clear out a spot for it, then I can start building. The area is clear now, so let's do this.
One week later.
After many hours, the sheep farm is finally done. I put a total of 40 sheep in these pods here, and down below is this collection system using minecarts. Where did all the sheep go? I just blinked for a second and now they're all gone. Well, whatever. Now that I have a sheep farm, I have all this infinite wool. So now, it's time to move on. I'm gonna start by getting everything else I need for the farm now, minus 2 blocks because I actually need to make another farm. Bruh. But to start, I'm going to get 7,894 stone and a bunch of other blocks. And I'm going to be getting it manually because I made way too many farms this video and I'm tired. So let's do this. Now, I'm not going to show myself getting every single block because then this video would be like 2 hours long. But the amount of variety in this build is insane. Like I need 5 bamboo doors, 9 smithing tables, 9 anvils, and like 50,000 more random blocks. So instead, I'm going to show a 30-second montage of me getting everything. So yeah. And right before we do that, I just wanted to show you guys that I made this super smelter. It's small and it runs off a carpet duper, so I don't actually need any fuel. And I would have shown this build in the video, but this video is already way too long. So
Montage time, baby. Let's go.
And just like that, we've done it. It's been over 3 weeks of grinding for over 3 hours a day, and now I finally have all 100,000 blocks. All the materials are in these chests here, and like I said, if I showed myself getting every single block, this video would have been hours long. In total for this video, I already have over 400 gigabytes of footage, which is just over 60 hours of gameplay. Bruh. I'm gonna put a bunch of materials I need in the shulker boxes, so whenever I run out of them, I don't have to come back here and search for them in all these chests. So I'm gonna make it so when I place the shulkers down, I just grab whatever block I need and then just continue building. So now for the final time this video, let's do this. It's only been an hour. Ugh. Hold up. I swear I see like 20 zombies right now. Look, there's 5 down here, and there's like 10 more down there. What? What the heck? Why are there so many? Bruh. That's much better. Creeper? No. What? Bro, why is there a creeper fighting a skeleton? It's been a week of non-stop building for over 6 hours a day, and this thing just looks amazing. It honestly looks fake because it's just so tall and big. Even though the build looks really good, the outside still looks like that. And that's not gonna work. So first I'm gonna place frog lights every 4 blocks, and then I'm gonna cover them up with moss blocks so it looks like grass. That'll make sure the island is lit up and no mobs will spawn. And then after that, I'm just gonna get a bunch of trees to plant everywhere to make it look cool. So first I need to get moss carpets, moss blocks, jungle saplings, oak saplings, azalea leaves, bone meal, and frog lights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place frog lights every 4 blocks. And then I'm going to cover them with moss carpets so it looks like grass. Now I'm just going to start making a pathway that leads to the entrance of the iron farm, and I'm going to surround it by trees and stuff to make it look cool. So to make this go faster for you, I'll be nice and I'll make this a time lapse, which is going to start now. I am finally done. And I've been staring at it for a while, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't really like it. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I've spent so many hours making this thing, and I want it to turn out the way I was thinking in my head when I first thought of it. I was originally thinking a giant iron farm on a tropical island with palm trees, rocks, and a bunch of other cool designs and trees. And right now it looks bad. So I'm gonna fix that. It's actually been over a month since I recorded that last clip. I played so much in the span of 1 month that I just got tired of Minecraft and I got burnt out. But now I'm back. And since then, I've designed this. It's a bunch of custom trees and rocks that'll go outside the iron farm. And it looks so much better. I'm so glad I wanted to change it. So let's go build it. I'm gonna get rid of this mess now. It just looks so bad and I don't even know what I was thinking. So let's do this. Now that the island is all clear, I'm gonna start building the custom trees and stuff. And if I were to show myself getting all the materials, this video would be another 10 minutes long. And it's already been 22 minutes. So, for the final time in this video, let's do this. I've done it. I've completed everything. It's been over 4 months of playing and I'm so happy I'm done. So here's the complete tour of the island. This is what the island looks like from above. And I just think it looks so good because it's exactly what I was thinking in my head. So you start by walking up this pathway, which by the way, it looks awesome. And then you're greeted by this giant chest monster that looks like dog shit. Then you keep walking and get stuck on trapdoors like that. Bruh. And now you're at the entrance. You can see all the copper tubing on both sides that's actually taking all the iron to the back. And it's getting automatically sorted and put into chests. Specifically these ones here. And in the last row is actually where all the roses are being stored. When you come out of the room and look up, you can just see the crazy iron from above you. And all the end rods as lights is such a nice touch. But when you come here and to this elevator, you can go up it like this. And when you reach the top, you come out to a satellite tower looking thing and for some reason a campfire. If we go in this room, you can see a bunch of server racks that are supposed to be powering and operating the entire building. And if you want to look over the edge, go ahead, but it's a little scary. There are many levels to this building, and I might eventually add farms there, but not right now. I'm way too tired for that. This room here is kind of pointless. It's just for decoration, and it has no actual use for it. Out here is like a loading area, and the pathway from the start actually extends all the way around here. Oh, and I also built this little pond with a bench. I wanted to thank you guys for the crazy support in response to the first video. I made that video for fun, expecting it to get a few hundred views, but it got almost 40,000, and I could not be any happier. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I know it took 4 months to make, but I hope it was worth the wait. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!